Morning class. So we start with your ventilation. Okay, so let's write it. Here so ventilation record ventilation and air distribution. So what I have here is call this a typical ducting from my previous project when I was working in Dubai. So this is a labor camp. So you will notice there are plenty of rooms para sa mga laborers. Okay. So you will notice you have here traveling. So this is your duct supplying each room. Then meron pa tayong FCU bawat room. So ang ano dito, we usually the design in the ducting pala natin is we need to determine how much air required doon sa room. Okay? So you need to determine how much required air sa room. So we'll have right here. So you need to determine how much air requirement for each room. So dito pumapasok yung ito air requirement to cool, air requirement to cool the space. Okay. So yan dyan pumapasok yung the last time tinuro ko sa inyo. We have, so since na-compute ninyo ang tawag dito, ang calculated heat load mo now. So the last time I still remember na discuss ko sa inyo, we have nag-draw ako ng call this a pan coil unit. Okay, so we have your pan coil unit, then so I drawn a pan coil unit, then you have your space here. So this is your space. Now you have a circulated air papunta dito. So you have a circulated air papunta dito. Okay? And you have a fresh air pala. Ito pala. So you have your fresh air. So I still remember, parang na-discuss ko na yata ito sa inyo. Okay? So so the calculated space, so we can get yung ilan ng value ng air requirement mo doon sa room in order to cool the space. Okay? So the same also ito pinakita lang for a single room. Now since we have a plenty of rooms in spaces, so ang mangyayari dito, we will be having a single air handling unit. So kumbaga may nakita yung, so this is kung sa malalaking this is your AHU. Okay, so this stands for your air handling unit. Okay, so the work of air handling unit is the same also parang pan coil unit ko. So usually ang itsura ng air handling unit is composed of is like a box. Okay, kita natin ang section. So, ganito ang itsura ng air handling unit natin. Okay? So, it's like a box. Okay? So, mapapansin, this is the side view. Okay? So, mapapansin nyo, we have fresh air papasok dito. So, that is the environment air. So, usually, papasok dito, that is maybe around 42 degrees Celsius, 40 degrees Celsius, or 38 degrees Celsius. Okay? Depending, and also depending on the environmental. So, this is fresh air from the outside of the building. Now, this is supplying air. Okay? So, mapapansin nyo, we have here the section. So, we have your damper here. Then, meron tayong cooling recovery here. Cooling recovery wheel. So, meron ka ring pan. Okay? Then, yung cooling coil dito. So, bubuga, ihigop yung air from here. So, bubuga yung... Okay, so, we'll draw the ano. So, starting here, we'll be flowing the air. Okay. Then, punta siya sa pan. Then, punta siya sa cooling coil. Okay. So, this is the cooling coil. Okay. Then, another pan para higupin yung hangin. So, you have your fan here. Makikita mo, this is a motor. Then, you have your fan here. So, that one is like a centrifugal pan. Okay. So, pasok yan dito. So, from here, so you will be observing a pressure drop. So, that is already on the manufacturer side. Okay, so from here, higop ang hangin, and then you have discharge. So, this is, ito na yung papunta natin sa mga spaces. So, usually from your ducting, okay, so you will be branching doon sa mga spaces. Kung sa mga spaces na required niyan doon. So, you have your diffuser here. Diffuser here. So, this is the schematic diagram lang to show you kung anong magiging itsura. Now, so, if you have your spaces, okay, so, if we have your spaces na, so, it is all enclosed in one space now. Now, we have yung tinatawag na recirculated air. So, usually sa recirculated air, from here, we have your ducting pang pabalik dito sa ano natin, sa return air. Kaya may tinatawag na return air. So, return air going here. Okay, pabalik yan doon. Okay. So, there is a fan also. Dito yung fan na yun, hihigupin niya. Then, babalik dito. Okay? So, merong exhaust. So, ihigupin niya doon. So, para magkaroon ka ng recirculated air, lalabas doon. Then, it will be it's either will be discharged to the environment, or pwedeng rin siyang i-recirculated dito. So, it depends yan sa situations usually. Okay? So, this is from the outside. So, recirculated air, or tapon na siya dito. And then, you have your damper here. So, your damper here is going to control how much percent you're going to recirculate the air. So, let's say 50% recirculated, babalik mo ulit dito. Then, papasok mo ulit doon sa system. So, the main purpose bakit tayo nagre-recirculated air is, the main purpose of recirculating air is to, para makatipid. Basically, so, usually, ang recirculate mo dito na gain na ng heat yung hangin, which is something around let's say 42. So pinalamig mo o tinanggal mong RA, so pumasok na dito, let's say this is 19 degrees Celsius. Okay, sample. Then distribute mo doon, nag-absorb na ng heat doon sa mga spaces. So once na nag-absorb ng spaces, so let's say this is already in 26 degrees Celsius. Then from 26 degrees, ito pababalik na ito ng 26 degrees Celsius. So, mapansin nyo class, it is malamig pa. O let's say this is already 28. Okay? 28 degrees Celsius na lang. Assume natin. So, if this is 28 degrees, so mapapansin nyo class, it is still malamig pa rin kumpara doon sa outside, which is 42 degrees. Now, so, papasok doon, hihigupin, then it can be discharged to the atmosphere, okay, or outside the building. Now, pwede mo pa siyang ibalik, okay. So, yan tinatawag na recirculated. So, from here, 28 degrees Celsius, then you have your bumper. So, let's say this is 50% recirculated. So, this is, you can adjust the damper kung ilan ang opening yan. So, this is a sample of a damper. Okay? So, usually, yung damper, ang itsura ng damper natin, is like, ganito lang naman siya. So, nakasuot siya sa ducting. Okay. Ayan siya sa ducting. Then, you have the series of blades here. Okay. Blade yan dito. Okay. Then, you have the control here. So, kung sa section niya, dodrawing natin sa side view niya, parang ganito lang siya. Okay. So, parang katulad siya ng jealousy. Okay. Then, you have your control here. Okay. So, you can open up and down. Parang katulad siya ng jealousy. You can open up and down in order to control yung hangin na pumapasok dito. Now, this is 50% recirculated. So, kung 20 degrees yan, so, recirculate mo with the 42 degrees from the outside. Kung ang outside mo is 42 degrees. Okay? So, this is cost saving. So, let's say, this will be mix magmi-mix ang 42 and 28. So, pasok na lang ito ng, ilan yan, maybe. So, let's assume. So, it is 35. 38 degrees Celsius. Okay? So, from 38 degrees Celsius, nakasave ka na ng energy from here. Now, this is only applicable, okay? Take note, class. This is only applicable recirculated air in, let's say, for example, hotel and spaces. But, applicable lang siya, okay? So, this is applicable, mostly applicable in hotel, okay? Ano pa? Gymnasium, gym, okay? Tapos, mga malaking spaces, conference area, lobbies, mga ganyan. So we have yung ganito. So, and also, this is not applicable. Not applicable. So, not applicable for one is hospital. So, why? Bakit hindi natin kailangan i-circulate ang air sa hospital? So, the one reason that we don't want to circulate the air in the hospital is para maiwasan yung airborne diseases. Prevent airborne diseases. Airborne disease. So, yung sumasama yung mga virus na sumasama sa hangin that can be easily taken out by hangin. So, usually, kung may sakit doon, hinigop mo doon, and then recirculate mo dito. Usually, kung other rooms na may walang mga sakit, it will be distributed sa lahat sila mahawa. Okay? So, yun yung mga... And also, not applicable for restaurant. So, yung hangin sa restaurant should not be recirculated. So, bakit? Kung nagluto ka ng tusino, let's say you have a hotel, 10 high-rise building, so you have a restaurant sa baba. Kung in-recirculate mo, nagluluto ng tusino yun. So, every room will be distributed with the smell of the tusino. O kung paluto ng panang tuyo, yun, hindi mas lalo mabaho. Lahat ng mga nag-arkila ng unit, makakaamoy ng tuyo on the morning kung nagpaluto ng tuyo. Diba? So, that is the disadvantage when you're going to recirculate. So, pag mga restaurant, tawag dito, places with places dealing toxic gases toxic gases. So, yun yung mga hindi natin places na nagdi-dealing with toxic gases. Okay?